Let's talk more about this. Joseph Ricca joins us once again. He's the school superintendent at White Plains, New York. And it's good to have you on the show. You've been on a number of times during this pandemic. I think your staff came back today, right? And if so, how's that going? And what's the current plan for students in your district?
It's great to be back with you, Connell. I'm glad to be here. We did. We opened our facilities today, welcomed our faculty and staff members back. And, it's different, right? A lot of health safety precautions in place. But it's great to have the faculty and staff back in our facilities. It's great to be looking forward to the new academic year. And I'll tell you what, every single one of them wants to welcome our children back.
Okay, so you had, all right, so that's a two-part follow-up then. Attendance of the staff, that's been a problem in some other areas of the country. The teachers came back. What was the attendance level there? And then again, what's the current plan for students?
Yep, faculty and staff members did come back. Of course, we have some who are needing to take advantage of some leaves based on their own personal situations, and we understand that. What we've tried to do is be as supportive as we can to every one of our faculty and staff members, provide as many accommodations as possible when reasonable. But I'll tell you, by and large, the majority of our faculty and staff members want to get back in the classroom. They want to get back with our children. And I think it's because they've been part of the planning process. And they know the steps that the district has taken to make sure that we're safe and secure and smart during our reopening.
So how much time do you have now before the students come back in person to prepare? That's been one of the issues, that there's not enough time. In New York City, we had that debate.
Yeah, time is of the essence, of course. Our students are going to be beginning remotely on the 10th of September, and then we're taking 7 additional instructional days to get everything ready for our hybrid learning, which will start on Monday the 21st. So again, a phased-in pause in terms of re-entering the facilities.
That debate you heard in the report that aired right before you about funding, it's playing out now in the presidential campaign. The Biden-Harris campaign says we need to use FEMA money. You heard Larry Kudlow at the White House saying, hey, the Republicans are willing to go forward with more money for the schools. It just doesn't have to be part of a broader plan in the Congress. However that works out, do you need that money? If you don't get that money, what happens? Or could you proceed, as planned if you don't get additional federal dollars?
Thanks for the question. You remember a couple of months ago I was screaming about the HEROES Act. And isn't it such a shame? Nothing has come out of the Senate yet. No support for our children. Our children are being used as a political football. New York State sitting and waiting for months after being one of the ground zero states of the pandemic. And nothing's happened. No negotiations, no deal. We need to make sure that we're supporting the states who have been affected by COVID-19. School districts should not be looking at laying off staff or reducing their budgets in a time where we're spending more money to make sure that we have PPE available, appropriate training available. So, Connell, the short answer to your question is absolutely we need the HEROES Act passed. We need it passed yesterday. I think the vice president is right.
But if it's not passed, the other part of the question, Joe, was whether if it's not passed, then what? I mean, then do you go back to just, do you have to go all virtual? Or, can you do in-person education, or will you continue down a path that includes in-person education without that money?
You're looking at 20% cuts across the board. Again, in White Plains, that's about a $6 million reduction on top of the expenditures that were already COVID related. So does that allow more children back into the buildings? Probably not. It probably reduces the academic offerings, not just in White Plains, but in school districts all throughout the state of New York. It shouldn't even be a question. This is funding that needs to be put in place to support the states that were hit hardest by the pandemic, not just New York.
Let me end it on a brighter note, I hope. I mean, the CDC sent this letter that we learned about. It was mentioned earlier. And then when we were reporting on the stock market, we said it looked like it helped the stock market today, to governors saying, hey, be ready to distribute a vaccine as early as November. Could we have a much different and better second half of the school year than first half? I mean, what do you think of that?
So I'm eternally optimistic. I'm looking for a great first half of the year, but I think you're right. I think if we see a vaccine enter the market sooner, the better. I think that brings hope to people, and I think hope is really important. Folks have been doing a great job, and our children are ready to come back to school. Parents and guardians want them back into school. And the sooner we get a vaccine in place, sooner we have a really strong national testing and tracing program in place, the better off we'll all be.
All right, Joseph Ricca, White Plains, New York, school superintendent there. We always appreciate it, and we'll keep following your situation in all the schools around the country.